Since the beginning of mankind, people have been fascinated by wind. Around 264 BC, the Romans started to create sailboats. The Romans used wind to power their sailboats. This was the first efficient way the Romans used wind to get to places. They used this source of energy to attack Carthage in the Punic War. Wind was a key factor in moving their troops. During the medieval period, the windmill was invented. The Europeans used wind to power the windmill. It was first used to replace the work of animals by grinding grain. It could grind at least 1,000 bushels of grain per week, approximately 6 bushels per hour. This was the beginning of something great.
Friends, Park Ranger and Wind Specialist Sam Blythe here. As you can see, wind has been very beneficial for many cultures over many periods of times. But did you know wind could be used for energy?
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. I'm Professor Anders Durs. And my fellow colleague, Park Ranger Sam Blythe, forgot to mention that today in the modern age, wind power has become more available and efficient.
This is a modern wind farm. Wind farms are groups of wind turbines that are used to capture the wind's energy and turn it into electricity. These wind farms, in enough quantity, can be used to power whole towns or sections of cities. It is cheaper today to build these because of government support, and more states are introducing wind farms. Wind farms are usually located on flat plains or in the oceans, where the wind is easily flowing without disruption.
Hello friends, Park Ranger Sam here again. Many of my colleagues asked me, Sam, what impact does wind energy have on the earth? You know what I told them? None. Unlike fossil fuels, wind does not emit any greenhouse gases. And because it is a natural element, it is never ending, which means the potential for wind energy is endless.
This is a modern-day wind turbine. On top of the turbine is the anemometer, which judges wind speed and direction, and correctly adjusts the turbine to face the proper direction and angle that the wind is coming from. The wind turns the 3 propeller-like blades, which rotates a shaft located in the box on top of the turbine, known as the nacelle. The shaft is approximately going at 5 rotations per minute. These 5 RPMs transfer through a gearbox, which increase the RPM to about 5,000. The gearbox then links up to a generator, which converts the RPM into electricity. The electricity then goes down a cable located in the pylon. This cable connects to other cables from other pylons. These cables then connect and go to a main station. This main station produces more electricity through more gearboxes.
The energy from the main station is then transferred to electricity lines. These electricity lines are then used to power and generate small towns like this one. Although wind energy is a very good alternate to fossil fuels, it does present many negative effects. These include they are very expensive to build and maintain. A single wind turbine does not produce enough energy, so many of these wind turbines are required, which are called the wind farms. These wind farms destroy the habitat of birds, and many people think they are ugly and destroy the beauty of the plains.
To counter the large expenses of building and maintaining wind turbines, we need to raise awareness so that the government can begin to endorse and put money towards the innovation of wind energy. Although in the present it will be much more expensive, in the future and the long run it will present itself to be much cheaper and safer.